Alright, another video time. Last video was about coming out and a little bit of how I decided to come out. This one is kind of the opposite, okay? It's really the opposite, and that's staying in the closet. And honestly, I know it sounds backwards, but I'm mostly in the closet. And it's not just just me being antisocial or anything. It's, if it's not safe, don't come out. And I mean that because, if you're thinking about coming out and you feel like it's not safe, just don't. Safety first. And trust me, I've been in some crap situations. I've been stabbed, had guns in my face throughout the years, and it's not safe, so just don't. Now, like for example, my first day at work, the current job I have, I've been there for a few years now, and car, stop doing that. Lane keep assist keeps dragging me all over the place. So the first day on the job, I knew instantly it's not safe for me to come out. Ever since then, I've stayed in the closet. Now, will I come out at work? Hell no. I've heard what those people are saying. I hear how they talk. One guy was generally just like extremely angered just remembering what he saw at Disney. God forbid you ever have to come across two guys holding hands and having a loving time, a great time at Disney. And he was absolutely disgusted and angered. And I've never seen him that angry ever since. And we've had a few big issues from time to time with some other people. Now, when it comes to talking about my personal life, I'm still riding this persona that I created years ago. I'm just another masculine, straight guy that has an interest in cars, don't care too much about sports because I'm spending too much time and money on cars. And part of that is like when I go to mention my husband, and honestly I'm already still in this mode, just leaving work. It was weird saying that. I usually say significant other half, significant pain in my butt. But more recently I've been saying wife, and it's when I realized I'm getting more and more in this persona, and I'm not being me anymore. I'm being the fake me, and that's starting to take over, and I don't want that. And I've kind of been there before, and it does not end well. It's not good for the mental health, especially living two lives. It's stressful. So one of the other reasons why I'm scared to be outed there, because it's legal to fire someone in the state of Florida for being gay. Now, I don't think I'm actually going to get fired for being gay there. I think I'm going to get pretty much bullied and picked on and disrespected till I quit. But if I ever were to be fired for being gay, I am prepared to ride that rocket to the target. It's going to get nasty, and guess what? I lost my respect for that place or wherever it be. If I ever get fired for being gay, I'm going to try my best to get that law changed for everybody else in this state and possibly country. See how far it goes. But that doesn't mean I'm looking for that to happen, because that's a lot of drama, and I do not do good in the spotlight. And it's taken a long time just for me to get the courage to just make this video and post it. It's taken me 2 years to do this little project. And no, it's not just that place I'm working at now. I've worked at a few places over the years, and this type of job I'm in, it has the same mindset, so it's not like it's something that's going to change anytime soon. What's going to change sooner is my career path, and that's not exactly the easiest position to change. So, I'm kind of stuck right now. And it's not just work. It's like at the racetrack, definitely. I'm a little nervous there. Go to car meets for a couple times. I would pull out Grinder, and I'm the only one there. One time I did see someone show up on the radar a few hundred feet away. I was like, "Hey, cool, are you at the car meet, or did you just happen to be at that shop across the street?" It's like, hell no, I ain't going there. Those guys would kill me. And that's when I realized, it's probably unsafe. I've had a few times, like in high school, I got stabbed in the butt with a pen. Fortunately, their aim was right to my butt, in between my butt cheeks, so I missed any damaging shots, and I just had a blue hole in my pants. So, that should have been an eye-opener. It's not safe sometimes. And yeah, I've taken personal security a little more seriously. Okay, a lot more seriously. Especially after a couple of incidents with some stuff going on in the neighborhood. I ended up moving on the other side of the block. I know very far, but hey, they thought I left, so that's good. Yeah, if it's not safe to come out, just don't. It's not safe for me to come out, so I'm not planning on it. And because of that, this persona I have, everyone I work with thinks I'm straight. A lot of my friends, especially in the car community, they think I'm straight. Do I worry that anyone's going to see this video where I work at? Heck no. Unless someone finds it like, hey, I know this person. And they show like a coworker or something, and I don't know. It's unlikely. So I'm not too worried about it. Yeah, it's like, it's not just friends, it's family as well. My grandmother knew, but that's about as far deep into the family tree it went. I'm pretty sure my aunt and uncle don't know. I think actually I might have said something at one point, and it was like, oh. And that was that. Didn't really talk about it since then. My mom doesn't know. And I feel like if I were to come out, there'd be a big ending to what's left of our relationship. She's going to get her own episode, but I mean, she was genuinely angered years after she blocked my cousin on Facebook. The same one that I talked about in the last episode. She found out that he's gay, and it's like, that angered her so much, and that just having him as a friend on Facebook angered her. Even years later, it angered her. So I mean, I know it's going to be it'd be a hell of a conversation if I were to come out to my mom, but it's one of those situations where I'm probably going to be disowned and not talk to my mom for years, and honestly, sometimes I think it's not such a bad thing, because I've had years of not talking to her before, and off of her choices, so it's what she makes of it, and if the past repeats itself, then so be it. So there's a lot of times where it's like, I kind of wish I was the more well-maintained, flamboyant, accented gay guy, but it's not really me. It's I don't have a job set or skill set that would have me in like an office environment or something where someone like that is usually more welcomed, not surrounded by racist slang terms. And I'm trying not to keep this political, but I'm the only tech I'm the only person in my section of work that's a Democrat. I'll just put it that way. Enough said. I'm not trying to make this political. It's not, but I mean, there's a fair boundary, like, if you know, I mean, it's obvious. And you know what? I think I just got another idea for another video. Politics and being gay. Fun. So anyways, yeah, I'm not out, really. It's kind of weird. I never really talked to my brother even about it, but when it showed up there for a hurricane, it's like, you got room for 2 people and a couple cats? And like, yeah. And it's like me and my husband and 2 cats, and it was just welcomed. So it's like, it's like, feels weird, but it's like, in a way, that's what it should be like. Just like a guy and his wife shows up somewhere, it should be welcome and normal, and it honestly felt great. And that's like the highlight of it. It's like the highlight of my last 5 years, honestly. Yeah, my marriage wasn't exactly the most romantic thing either, so I mean, but yeah, if it's not safe to come out, don't. If if you have trusting, loving people, okay, there you go. That's this little message. Is that what do I do for the next video? Any questions? Comment. Have any ideas of something you want me to talk about? Comment. Because I mean, I'm just kind of winging this. I'm just talking in the car on the way home. Beats listening to the same music over and over again. So I think I have a couple ideas for the next video. So that'll be Monday night. So if you want to see more, you know what to do. See you next time. Later.